husband served in the military for 33 years, a lot of that in the Arizona Air National Guard, go Copperheads. And the National Guard is very well prepared for this mission. They've been doing it in other countries for decades. And we have got to do something to stop people from getting into our country illegally. It's been done.
Pictures and things for a visit with Jim Chilton. He has a cattle ranch down there. There he is. Tell us about that visit.
Mr. Chilton is amazing. He has a ranch that's about 55,000 acres, and 25 miles of his ranch is right up against Mexico. He took me down to the border a couple of weeks ago, and we're supposed to believe that the four flimsy strands of barbed wire that are down there between Mexico and the United States are supposed to protect our border from the traffickers.
And that's 25 miles is that barbed wire fence, right? He was able to go right underneath it and stand on the other side.
He was. And he's exactly right whenever he talks about other countries. United States, our regulations and our policy do not return, which is unacceptable.
Now, one of the areas specifically going back to the border says that they could catch a careful live fire range, and that's
through the border, especially utilizing cooperative states like Arizona and Texas for the National Guard presence. You could, move the Border Patrol to California and New Mexico if they aren't being as cooperative with the president in his effort to secure the border. So there's a lot we can do. I can tell you, I have a Twitter poll up.
forward towards the victory. On Congresswoman Martha McSally, and one of your tweets, I think that you talked about her being a flip-flopper on the immigration issue.
Yes, and she has gone back and forth. Before she was for amnesty, she voted 9 times for amnesty at least. And since she's running for office, she's become a campaign conservative. We're kind of used to that in Arizona. We saw it with Senator McCain. We saw it with Senator Flake. People are really tired of that brand of politics. They want a reliable conservative in the United States Senate from our state. The people.
All right, hoping to replace retiring. So much for joining us, Dr. Workman. Thanks, Heather. Have a good day.
Oklahoma City, there's officers spotting smoke on the highway after a vehicle rear-ended another car, bursting into flames and hitting a signpost and crashing.
Out on the highway,
Eventually, we think we just don't get a chance to see us. So.
Well, we're not done yet. And Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker issuing a warning to
U.S. troops. The president has made a decision. More on this developing story when we get to you straight ahead here. Let me come and tell you.
You know, we do a lot of things in this country. We do them for a lot of reasons, but it's very costly for our country, and it helps other countries a hell of a lot more than it helps us. So we're going to be making a decision.
Truck drivers, now is the time to try Team Driving. Schneider now features team sign-on bonuses of up to $30,000 paid out within your first year. Plus, Schneider is introducing a new truck just for teams with a refrigerator, new memory foam mattresses, and built-in Sirius XM radio with subscription. Enjoy real Team Freight or dedicated team accounts at Schneider and be amongst the highest paid in the fleet. Now even higher with pay increases. Get your team bonus, equipment, and pay at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing throughout the country, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-357-0912. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear it. Don't take on attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your social security check. Call 800-357-0912 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-357-0912.
Every business needs great people, and the better way to find them. Something better than posting your job online and just praying for the right people to see it. ZipRecruiter knew there was a smarter way, so they built a platform that finds the right job candidates for you. ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for, identifies people with the right experience, and invites them to apply to your job. In fact, 80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. And ZipRecruiter doesn't stop there. They even spotlight the strongest applications you receive, so you never miss a great match. Goodbye, Post and Pray. Hello, ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire.
People from businesses of all sizes trust ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. We're so confident ZipRecruiter will get you better results than anywhere else. We'll let you try it free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/news. That's ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter.com/news.
Cricket has never made sense to me. Cricket is very simple. One switch between the two batters on the pitch is a run, but you can get stuck with a wicket keeper, you can get bored, you can get bored, you can go LBW before we get kicked it over the fence. Sixer! Run! Sixer! Gotta watch them all. Okay, the secret with chucking, fun googlies, yorkers, donkey drops.
Not all explanations are helpful, but Amica will explain everything you need to know about your car insurance. Get your free quote at Amica.com. Welcome to Amica. This is Helpfulness Insurance.
Saudi Arabia is very interested in our decision. And I said, well, you want us to say maybe you're going to have to pay. I want to get out. I want to bring our troops back home. It's time. It's time. We were very successful against ISIS. We'll be successful against anybody militarily. But sometimes it's time to come back home. And we're thinking about that very seriously.
So that's President Trump from yesterday. Mentioned it a few times now, doubling down on bringing our troops home from Syria. His advisors say there is still work to be done there, but just now we're hearing the White House will issue a statement regarding our future military involvement in Syria today. So stay tuned for that. Retired U.S. Army Green Beret Commander, former counterterrorism advisor, Vice President Dick Cheney, and Lieutenant Colonel Michael Waltz with me now. Sir, how are you? Great. Thanks. As I read between the lines here, the fact that he mentioned it so much yesterday, he's trying to squeeze money from Saudi Arabia. And if you get that money, maybe things continue the way they are with that mission in Syria. It's just a guess. Is it a good guess?
Well, I think if you look at what he's done vis-a-vis NATO in getting those countries to step up. He's been incredibly effective. And if we do take a play out of Bush Sr.'s playbook, if you remember in the first Gulf War, he pressed both the Saudis, the Gulf states, the Japanese, and the Germans to cough up over $50 billion to help share the burdens there. So I think if that's the chess move here, he's absolutely correct. But our allies in the region, particularly the Kurds and the Arabs that are finishing the fight to ISIS, and the Iranians, need to hear that America is resolved and America is resolute and is not going to abandon them.
All right, Michael, simple question. If 5% of the territory is now held by ISIS, and 95% has been wiped out, why don't we wipe out the other 5%?
Well, it's an incredibly complex situation on the ground. One is that the Turks are now attacking the Kurds, who we've been working with, and essentially have diverted our allies on the ground. But Bill, I want to be clear here. We have less than 2,000 soldiers on the ground. There's not hundreds of thousands like in the Iraq War or the surge into Afghanistan. It's less than 2,000. And those allies need to hear that we're with them. If we completely leave, we will have ISIS 3.0. They will begin plotting attacks and launching attacks into Europe and the United States. And to go back again after those allies have been essentially annihilated by Iran, Russia, and the Assad regime will be incredibly difficult.
Certainly the commander-in-chief's aware of that.
I'm absolutely certain that General Mattis, the CENTCOM commander, the Central Command commander responsible for the Middle East, General Botel,